Hey, Superior Shave fans and other humans, how are we doing today? It's 3 days before Christmas here in 2017, and on the table here I have something that I hope that you find is very special. It's certainly special to me. This is the custom item that we created for 2018 with Dovo, and so it is something that combines some pre-existing items to take the best of all of them and make a little bit of something new. It should be available maybe, I want to say, March or April in 2018. It's going to be a very limited run. It's going to be something that will always be collectible because it's special that way. And I can't wait to go show you these pieces, which I haven't even seen myself, around the bend here, where we're going to take the camera and put it overhead like they do in all those cooking 30-second videos nowadays. Okay, so let's go get that set up and we'll show you this special thing, okay? Okay, Superior Shave fans, we're back over here. As I'm sure the sleuths of you figured out, this custom item is a straight razor. It's actually just one straight razor with two different kinds of handles available. Okay, so what kind of straight razor is it? Well, this particular razor, which is the Dovo Bergischer Löwe, has always been what I've thought was one of the very best Dovo models, a truly exceptional model. For one thing, this particular blank of steel is not shared with any other razors that they make currently. A long time ago, they used to make a plain-looking one that was like the Dovo best quality and entry-level piece. This one is dipped in gold, as you might have seen in the video where I went to the factory in Solingen. And you know, it's a very thin razor, and it's the grind, the task to be given to grind this razor is only given to some of the very best people at Dovo. So the Bergischer Löwe is a wonderful razor of theirs, but because it's gold, it's something that I would call a teacup razor. The horn scales, you know, horn likes to move, so when you go in and out of the scale, you need to be very careful with any horn razor. Dovo does a great job of making these things flat, but you can't really trust horn over time like you can man-made materials or wood that has been what they call noble treated, where they deliberately age it and expose it to heat and temperature variances to try to get it to swell and then cut from a larger piece to make something that's flat on the inside that they polish. So I wanted something that would be just like this razor, but not a delicate version of it. Not only is this part delicate on the Bergischer Löwe, but because you have the gold spine, and this is true with any razor that's got gold all the way across the back here. When you get the razor from the factory, there's a little line that doesn't have the gold. Let me take my little pointer here. You see my little thing there? So that's where they were touching the wheels and the belts, right on this line here, where there's not any gold. At some point, not in the not too distant future of owning the razor, you will reach past that, and then you will start to wear down the gold, in which case you need to decide, do you want to go for looks and cover your razor with black tape, which takes the angle of the razor and makes it you know, more like this instead of like this from the thickness of the tape? Hey, every little degree matters. Or do you want to just watch the gold get worn away? So you just got to have one or the other. Not really fun decisions to make. So we wanted a working man's Bergischer Löwe, if you will. Other things I like from Dovo World, I've always liked this little flush pin for the non-pivot end of the scales. They only have it on a couple of razors. I believe it's nickel, and it's a nice pin. Okay. And I generally like wood if it's a exotic timber. I'm big on the wood scales. I like the way they feel. Horn is great if you don't mind the maintenance. Bone used to be pretty cool, but you don't really find bone anymore. You know, man-made materials like micarta are the most inert, but they're just not as emotionally passionate as the wood scales. Okay, so I wanted this little piece here. I wanted the shape of the Bergischer Löwe. And the other thing I wanted was this particular razor called Flowing Flowing has something special about it. Now it starts off as just a regular Dovo Bismarck, and then they take the best pieces of the Bismarck and they give it this spine treatment here. Right? And then they give it this scale with the work scale. But they also finish this razor with a hand-treated satin matte finish. So this razor has a luster to it that's very uniform and is actually really good at resisting getting rust, as a matter of fact. So the standard Dovo surface is over here in my right hand, and then the satin matte is in the left. Okay, let's see here. So that's what I wanted. I wanted Bergischer Löwe with the non-pivot pin, with a wooden scale, and the satin matte treatment. No gold, so that you don't have to decide whether you want to have your gold or you want to make the razor thicker like an axe. So I present to you, without further ado, the very special razor. I shall open this up and then I shall wipe it off so that I can take off the little "Don't be stupid" sticker and then bring it back to the camera around the corner here. So I shall dutifully open this up. And we're going to go over here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see, everyone. Blah, blah, blah. The razor is called, dun, 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 the Sunday Shaver. Okay, it's called the Sunday Shaver. Let's see this little close-up detail here. You see there? So it says Sunday Shaver. I wanted something easy to remember. It is the shape of the Bergischer Löwe, so it will be the only other razor that shares this very special blank besides Bergischer Löwe. That makes it quite special. It is an exceptionally thin razor. As a matter of fact, although it is not technically called extra hollow ground like the Dovo Prima Klang, as you can see, versus the Prima Klang, I've never felt like Bergischer Löwe was lacking in any way in the concavity. It is a very thin razor. So it is a thin, flexible, wonderful shaver. So here we have it, right? Sunday Shaver. These scales are redwood and they're very well polished. It has the non-pivoting pin. The surface has been given the satin matte treatment like the Dovo Flowing. And I got one other really cool thing to show you. Let's see if I can get on my ladder here and come up real close and use the little electronic viewfinder. All right, are we here, Bernie? Yes. Here we are. Okay. Get my little thingy here. I wanted to show you this. You see this? Can you see that old school Dovo logo right there? That's the little 1950 style Dovo logo. So this is going to be model number 91. It says Dovo Solingen. Okay. Redwood. And we're going to have it in two separate scales. This one is redwood, and we also have it in dun, 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 redwood or Y-E-W. That is your two choices, my friends. Okay, so I shall make a little teaser page about this beautiful razor, the Sunday Shaver. And I don't know what I'll do with these sales samples. Probably keep one and shave with it this Sunday, Christmas Eve, and then give one away in some sort of contest. How about we have a contest where you have to tell me what you're going to write on your tombstone and why, and the most creative one is the winner. There you have it, friends. The Sunday Shaver. Available roughly in March to April range. It will be a limited run. I am not going to tell you how many pieces, but it is well below 1,000 pieces. So it is going to be a scarce razor forever. And then we'll just come up with some other dumbass name and put it on there and recreate this false demand item. And what is the price? It depends what the euro comes in at. Right now, if the euro held where it is, it would be about $180. So not a cheap razor, but it is a very special razor, legitimately. And I hope it excites you as it does me. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope to see you knocking on the virtual door for the Sunday Shaver. Okay, bye-bye.